Alright, how's it going everybody? This is Guy on Ostrich, that's Captain Goo, how do you do? And today we're here for a Goo for Thought. And y'all see what's on the screen. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, cause I need to say that, just because. Remember a Goo for Thought is going to be unedited. The way it's looking right now, this will be more of a set aside, listen to it. Listen to it. You don't really have to watch the screen. Just listen to it. Yeah, just listen, cause we need to talk on this Legends Z hyphen A because I'm excited, but I'm also not. But you know, let me just let me just do something real quick to show you what we're thinking of. So there was a stream I did with Gil about 6 months ago. And just here we go.
Why? Like I want a bunch. Like I want a lot of stuff with Kalos.
So,
Probably actually. Like
we should probably go right and then go immediately left, by the way.
all right.
So, you're thinking, another, Kalos game, like X and Y? Or, would you rather have, Legends style X and Y, or...
I'm saying I think a Legends XY covering like the Great War would be
Interesting.
crazy. I'm
Interesting.
thinking like getting a bunch of like more extra information, just exploring Kalos more in like a like the regular kind of games would be pretty good as well.
Yeah.
I I don't know, like it's just a region that I I really started to enjoy. Like
And then...
why? Like I want a bunch. Like
Alright, so there's that. And like I said, this is gonna be more of a just we're talking here, so leave in the comments below what you think too. I have notes here. I'm not even looking at the screen. But Legends Z hyphen A. Oh, I got pretty hyped the moment I seen the Legends thing pop up with the Z. But what all do we actually know? Not really much of anything. I don't know if I can play the presents or not, so we're gonna sit on the screen here on the website though, on Pokemon's website. But what do we know? We know that it's a Legends game. We know that it is, or it seems to be semi-confirmed, at least, that it is based solely in Lumiose. Guys, that makes me sad, it makes me mad, it makes me everything but happy. Well, not everything, whatever. And one other thing we know is that Megas did get teased. So, yeah, I've seen a lot of good about this, but man, oh man, oh man, that Lumiose news really, really stung. But, we're just gonna continue talking on this, because improvements upon Legends Arceus is like, that's what has to be done. And now, what we have for improvements, just continue to improve catching. I mean, we've seen a whole new mechanic in a game in Arceus with how they had the catching. So, obviously, like, yes, let's run it at that style still. And then we need we need boss fights. We need to just be able to have the like kind of those big arena fights where it is like you're running around trying to do whatever. And I realize I should have some videos up, but eh, side quest. I mean, we need some good, like, good side quests, good rewards. We I mean, honestly, what I was what I would have hoped for is I would have hoped Lumios was the base camp, not where it's based solely in. I would have hoped it was the base camp, but no, we don't get that. And then and then obviously story, like I don't really remember too much of Legends Arceus. My opinions on the game whenever I did play that was kind of like it was I mean, probably said it differently, but it felt very bare bone. So really want to see them improve on that. But you know what? We'll try and figure out like some ways of improving upon Legend, like from Legends Arceus. We'll probably be able to continue with some of these goofer thoughts later on. I mean, this is releasing in 2025, so you'll hear back from me again at some point. Now, starter predictions. People are going to predict a bunch of things. I'm going to just say we'll get something from. I feel Galler and Hoenn feel pretty cool. Now I understand there's megas, whatever. If if Charizard has two megas, we can see like some interesting mega things. But also, I just feel like we need a game with a Hoenn starter. So I've gone Galler with Sobble. Oh, like seeing Chico and Hoenn, and just imagine. Also, I didn't want to give people the joy. Like I was seeing like people talking about ooh, Witten, what or whatever. Just give me Fuecoco. Just do it for the heck of it. So if that happens, awesome. But what I really want to get into, and I have no idea how long this video is actually going to be, but I need to like just basic of a game that I would make. The Legends game based in Kalos I would make. And guys, the Great War. The big war that's mentioned in X and Y. Like if you tell the story during that time, like we are bawling. Like we might be bawling and like just winning and bawling and as in crying. Like I think it could be amazing. I think you could go with a very great story. I mean, it, I mean it's a big war thing. Like that seems pretty cool in general. And then I don't know, AZ. Like you would actually like prime AZ. Um and then so yeah, the Great War, main focus. I don't know how they do that, whatever. I mean, like you could have it just sucks because Team Flare is not the greatest evil team. So I don't know how I'd but I mean I guess Team Flare's motives kind of like you could probably work it around. You could probably work it around. And I'm realizing that I'm quiet and I even got some copyright free music just to play in the background and it's unavailable. Isn't that like flippin' dippin' amazing? Okay, can I hear anything? That's the beauty of doing everything like without editing. That's the beauty of doing everything without editing. Maybe we can figure something out later on down the line where we can get some stuff, some good visuals. But the Kalos Great War as the main focus. I mean, like that could be like just a huge thing. You know what you could even do with that? could even go to another region, which maybe that's what Z-A is. Maybe I don't know, maybe we're actually talking about Alola. I don't know. And that'd be kind of interesting. But so we have the Great War as like the main story focus. The secondary side, like sub focus, because I don't want to say side, because this is like, while the Kalos Great War is 1A, I don't want to say Lumios is 1B, but like a 1C almost to the like big story of the war. Like just building up the city, and I'll get into that a little bit more. But like I think we'll get into the Lumios thing a little bit later whenever we talk, because we're going to talk game mechanics. Because catching, I believe you got to keep the Legends Arceus like catching mechanics. Battling, where you can use the speed attacks, the power attacks. Maybe you change it up, do a slight thing. Maybe that's another thing you improve is the battle system. But I think I think it could be very, very interesting. I am. I do feel like the idea of over like so overworld fights. You know, it's a game that was released earlier this year that probably people getting it compared, like comparing it or putting it into conversation with Pokemon. Some people will be so mad about, but Power World. And what do I mean by with Power World? One, overworld fights. Just let us be able to see the overworld fights instead of it looking like you're headbutting something. Like let's actually see like attacks go. You know, it would be really cool Pokemon. You have 4 moves, have like so many different like animations for overworld stuff that you can actually see those fights. And maybe, or you can see those kinds of moves. So, like if you see the fire blast, you see the little thing, like that little fire. I think it actually is like the kanji for fire. That's a the more you know thing. I didn't. I kind of realized that after watching like Pokemon stuff now as compared to later or like earlier. But yeah, let us see like some actual fights and stuff. And also, if you like, maybe we can kind of have like some gang attacks. I don't know, but this is also where I want to talk about Lumios growth because I would love to see. Well, I get we'll get to it later. Actually, we'll get to it later. Yep, trust me. Lumios growth is also, I think, Power World. But so obviously you're going to have your battles. Obviously you are, and you're going to have them in your turn-based, like regular Pokemon style. Now, there's one other game I've played on the channel. Those are live streams, and at hopefully some point the live streams come back. But we're playing Fire Emblem Three Houses. I mean, we left off middle of one of the stories, so we'll have to get back to that when we start streaming again. But and maybe this is what Pokemon Conquest is. I do want to look at Pokemon Conquest. That might be a game we stream at some point too. But or maybe I just bring a series to the channel because might as well. But give us the Great War like that Fire Emblem style. And I mean think about it. Like in Fire Emblem, the weapon you use is act like determines your like effectiveness. No, screw that. No. We already have typing. So maybe you have more like defensive stuff. Like maybe there is like different things you can go into a summary for, and like, oh, Charizard can be treated like one of the Pegasus Knights, or whatever it is. Maybe you have like a Bisharp that's a like swordsman kind of kind of deal. Maybe you have like, but maybe you have Cleavor, who's more of an axe person. Maybe. But I'm just, could you imagine that for like a secondary, well, as a second fighting style or a second battle style that is integrated into the game? I for one love the idea. Like I love those like turn-based strategy, like those like square by square, like you have to move them, complete the objectives, do that stuff. I love the sound of that. So let me know what you think in the comments below on like my ideas compared to what you have. But now, this is another thing. I want what I catch to play more of a part. So, what you catch, if you catch, like, obviously you have your 6 party Pokemon. Those are with you. Those are your battle. Those are your, like your turn base. Like, you have your 4 moves, like your regular Pokemon battle. And then up to 12. I don't know. I just used a number. I don't know if 12 is a good one or not. But because I thought that would give like more of a like a little bit higher scale of a battle, being able to do more of like that tabletop kind of look to it. Like so, up to 12 Pokemon for like your Fire Emblem battle style, and because I think I mean that's 18 different Pokemon that you'll be able to use, like 6 for your party, 12 in these like battles and things. And then this is what I really like. And I say we need some Power World influences. The rest of your like box, like everything else you have, will be seen around Lumiose. And I'm so like you can like maybe you're dropped into Lumiose and you have the two sides fighting this war. People are trying to build the city of Lumiose, but this war is causing too much mayhem. Uh, Team Flare can like whatever their old thing can do can kind of be like the Evotal and be like a destruction to create like because I mean because destruction to create a new, and then the other can have like Xerneas for I don't know, just, and then like that's where or like maybe Team Flare is doing like one way, like Lumiose is like the big hub. We're like, oh, we need to war stuff, whatever. We gotta win because this is the life we're given instead of like destroy to create. And that's whenever you get Zygarde, because Zygarde is going to be like the balance of. But you go around Lumiose, and you can just see the rest of the Pokemon you caught. Like maybe some have just simple jobs. Maybe like some are kind of like a babysitter kind of a deal almost, or like where you see like some kids playing with them. Maybe some are, and you know what? Think I played this game Nino Kuni, I believe, and there was a whole build a kingdom kind of deal from that, and each each person you got to join the kingdom, they allowed like they had like jobs that they just performed better at. So maybe with everything you catch, they have different jobs the different jobs around the city to build the city up require different skills that you're able to decide like, oh hey, you're going to go and fit into this role. You know what? I really like that. I really like that. But that's just GOO for thought. Let me know what you all think. Um, I know this is very laid back, very just kind of quiet and chill. But sometimes that's what it needs to be. Also, this is the first time doing a GOO for thought that I am. I want to get back to doing more. I really do. But I just figured that this. Now, I want you all to know that I put in some effort to this. Uh, I mean, the video part of like talking about Legacy is over. That's what you care about. Thank you all. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave comments below. But I don't know. Like through like with work and whatever, like I brought a notebook, I wrote my ideas down, and I was like, I can use that and we can actually get this rolling. So while there is a lack of a lot to this, I want you all to know that this is kind of me trying to get back into doing because I want to get back and get to doing a little bit more and a little bit more. I do want to add some more series. Like I've been teasing that there's some stuff that I really want to get done, new series wise, and this was actually not it. But I was watching the Pokemon Presents. I was saying this. I'm like, you know what? We're bringing it back. So thank you all for those who've stuck around to this point in the video. That is just kind of my explanation to it all. Uh, next next time we have a GOO for thought, hopefully maybe we'll have more to it. Like we'll be able to have some extra video to go off of. I I really I need to figure out some things, but maybe we can go through maybe we can go through this and we can revisit it a little bit closer to release, and I can kind of give some visuals and we can really get ideas down. But maybe when I revisit this, your comments down below will actually be used as a just way of like getting other ideas out there. I don't know. I do want to thank you all for watching. I want to thank you all for tuning in. Remember, I don't know why. Ooh, I don't know why voice done that. Whatever. But remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel. We have our Ultra Moon Gulak going on over the week. On Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we have Explorers of the Sky on Saturdays. And GOO for Thought is only on the first Sunday of each month. So hopefully we'll see this again in April. But I want to thank you all for watching. Thank you all for tuning in. And as always, I'm Gowan Osters as Captain Goo. Till next time. Peace out.